Can you explain how the Morningstar box works? I don't know if I should pick funds that fall in the same box or I should pick 9 different funds, one for each square.
Okay. So
Good
Wayne,
question.
It's a great question. It's a great question, Wayne. That 9-box matrix that he talks about that's the style box. Basically, it helps you identify what category or the main features you should expect from that fund. So you have mutual funds that are equity funds or bond funds. For equities, you got large cap, small cap, and mid cap. You have growth, value, or blend. For bonds, you have high quality, low quality, and poor quality, and intermediate quality. Long term, short term, intermediate term. And however the boxes match up, that's what your fund is deemed, like a large cap blend.
And how they come up with that, where you fit into that box, is Morningstar looks at the underlying holdings of the mutual fund, and then they see the characteristics of the portfolio of the stocks it holds, and where does it fit on that scale.
Does it deem them riskier, high quality, or low quality, and
growth value, big or small companies?
Yeah. So and they're accurate to some degree.
And the thing about it is, what you have to keep in mind is that box isn't really there to help you to make an initial decision. It helps you maintain that position in that fund by allowing you to determine if they stuck with their guns.
Because you can have what's known as style drift.
Yeah.
I mean, you got managers out there that'll do whatever the latest and greatest fashion is, and I mean, they may be all over the box.
They call themselves
one box to the next.
Joe's large cap fund, and you find out they don't own one single large cap.
They own small cap international.
Small cap, not even domestic, small cap international.
So you look for consistency. I mean, number one, you need to, instead of just the box, you need to understand what the mutual fund company, what the strategy is and what's their investment philosophy. Are they, staying in that. If you need large cap, you're looking for something on that top row of the boxes, right?
You don't have to buy all 9.
No, I mean, and nor should your allocation. I mean, it doesn't have to be even across. You may want to be tilted. It depends on your investment strategy and what you're trying to do, your age and whatnot. So because you may want to be a little bit over allocated to large cap.
So if I had to make one point, it would be that make sure your fund stays within the market cap.
Right.
Of what you think they are.
What can happen to a fund, too, is that it begins as a small cap, and it buys companies that got real winners, and they grow to be large cap, and they still hold on to them. The other thing to keep in mind is that we don't recommend a portfolio that be 1/3 large cap, 1/3 small cap, and 1/3 mid cap.
No.
Our bias is in the direction we think you ought to be in the safest stocks you can be in, and those by definition generally are the largest companies or the larger companies, which mean we would prefer you to be weighted at least 50% into large caps and maybe only 10 or 15% small caps and the rest mid caps, and then divide it up among international.
That's right. Get some international.
There's a lot of choices in there in order to put your portfolio together, but don't go by a third. And if you don't need your money for a long period of time, you shouldn't be buying bond funds anyhow.
And the other point is, don't do it once and never look at it again, because things change. The allocation will change over time.
That's correct.